So my business had blown up. We were sued. There were all sorts of crazy things that happened during that period of time. And as a business owner, it's really hard to move out of the space where you are the business. And there were a lot of different things happening at the time that just caused me to be swallowed up in the business. And there were a lot of voices in my head. I was trying to think about what I needed to do next. And during that time, of course, I've got a family and I've got to have money and provide for my family. But for some reason, I'm just not able to extract myself out of the craziness that's happening at the time. And of course, no money is coming in. Now, I had a lot of people, family members included, that were saying, hey, dude, why don't you go back into teaching? You know how to do that. Why don't you get a teaching gig? Why don't you do this? And I started to hear all of these voices that were asking me and telling me to do different things. And some of them, the crazy part is that some of them were telling me to do this because people had started to talk about what was Robert doing? What does Robert do anyway? Nobody understood what I was up to. And some of the family members, some people in my space, they began to get embarrassed. And so they started to make suggestions or even make excuses for me. What I learned during that time was sometimes you're going to be in this space where it seems uncertain. It seems like there is no clear path forward. And you're going to hear a lot of different voices. What I had to do during that time was put my head down, and I had to gain clarity, and I had to lock in and focus on my dream and focus on the direction that I was headed, even though I didn't know what the next steps were. And so there are not just moments in your business, but moments in your life where you're not certain, and you're just going to need to put your head down. People are going to say stuff. People are going to offer you all sorts of suggestions. And it's going to come from people that you may even trust and love. But you got to put your head down, gain clarity on where it is that you want to end up. And then one by one, just beginning to take the step forward. Take one step after the other, one step after the other, one step after the other. And you're going to get to this place where you'll look back 2, 3, 5, 10 years, and you'll recognize that the journey was for you, that the journey wouldn't have gotten to the place that it did if you didn't put your head down and take those steps, even if they didn't make sense at the time.